Welcome back to 6 News at 5, and it is a weather impact alert day here at 6 News because we do have that above average, somewhat extreme heat across the area. You can see excessive heat warnings in effect for most of central Texas right now. Our northern eastern counties under a heat advisory, so we're kind of splitting hairs at this point. It's hot everywhere. Trust me when I say that. No matter where you are in central Texas, we are dealing with heat index values that are between 105 to 115 potentially. Right now, I want to show you our temperatures map. We have been watching this little backdoor cold front coming in from the east, and it is very slowly making its way across. Remember yesterday I showed you the same map and it was basically over I-45, but it will continue to slowly move its way across central Texas. And you can see the pretty sharp gradient here. 101 from College Station to 100 in Hearn, 103 in Marlin, then on the backside upper 90s there from Mejia, Fairfield, and Centerville. So that part has been decent for some of our folks, again along the eastern periphery. But for our western folks, take a look. San Saba, Lampasas right now at 110, Comanche also at 110, and unfortunately the cold front also hasn't done anything for our dew points. There is plenty of moisture in the air. Take a look here. Anything over 60 is fairly humid. Anything over 70 is uncomfortable when we talk about our dew points. So lots of moisture in especially our eastern counties right now, and because of that, that is why we have the excessive heat warnings, the heat advisories, because our feels like temperatures, when you factor in that humidity, feel like they're 111 in Temple to 111 in Marlin, 107 in Waco, 106 in Hillsboro. So again, lots of what we call sensible heat. You can feel that it feels hotter, even though the thermometer itself is not showing you these extreme numbers. So that is why those heat alerts are in place. And in fact, we do have a heat advisory already issued for tomorrow. No, it's not an excessive heat warning, but again, a reminder that it is still going to feel very hot throughout the day tomorrow because, again, temperatures will be right around 100 degrees, but when you factor in those 70-degree dew points, it's going to be another day where our heat index values feel like they're in that 110 to kind of 115 range across central Texas. So keep that in mind. Even though we're going from excessive heat warning down to a heat advisory, it is still going to feel plenty hot tomorrow. So keep that in mind. Here's something I want to show you though. So we showed you the dew points up in the 60s, 70s, but it's so hot it pushes our relative humidity down to 20 to 30%, 17% right now in Comanche. And that just means that it's getting very dry out there. And with it going 2 weeks now without seeing any measurable rain, our vegetation starting to dry out, so we have to start talking about fire danger once again. Here's our fire danger forecast from the Texas A&M Forest Service for tomorrow. You can see some of that high fire danger creeping into our far western periphery there. All of us, though, under that moderate risk for fire danger. So keep that in mind. That we are not necessarily in the peak of fire season, but right now, with drought starting to creep back in, we are going to have to start being on the lookout for that. So keep that in mind. Here's the good news part of the forecast. As we look at the 7-day forecast, we're going to drop down to a more average forecast, upper 90s with those heat index values around 105 for the weekend. And then the even better news part of the forecast is as we get towards the middle of next week, maybe some rain chances sneaking back into the forecast.
Hey, that'd be